In this video, we want to look at the more advanced features of the CalPress events calendar. Specifically, how do we add events to the calendars? Um, so I'm logged into the dashboard already of our website. And over here on our tool menu, we're going to go to the CalPress events, and you'll see it lists a bunch of different options here. I usually just click on the CalPress events by itself, and that'll look at any events that we have scheduled. And you'll notice here we don't have anything on the calendar. So a couple things we need to look at first. The main one is going to be our event categories. So let's click on that. Event categories is really important. Just like categories for any kind of posts that you add to the news portion of your website, categories allows us to organize the appointments that we put onto our calendar. Really helps in the display of calendars, helps users find the events that they're looking for. So over here we'll see several events that we already have listed. Um, for this training video, one of the things we want to add is your Fair Board meetings. So we'll create a new calendar called Fair Board Meetings. Once you have the name typed in, you can come down here and select a color for that category. In this case, we'll just pick blue. Once you have all that done, just click Add New Category. And now you'll see over here that our new category has been created. And what we want to do from here is add a new event. So we go back to our tools here on the left, and we click Add New. Now this brings up the tool for us to add a new event, and in this case we want to add Fair Board Meetings. And down here, just like on any of the other pages we've done, pages or posts, we can type in information. Come over here to the right under Event Categories, and always make sure that you're assigning that event to one of these categories. In this case, it's Fair Board Meetings. Now if we scroll on down, we'll see where we can detail the information about that event. The first thing we want to do is give it a date. In our case, it's the fourth Thursday of each month, so we're going to pick here, and we're going to change our time to 6 p.m. and we're going to have it last an hour. Now, this is something we do monthly, so we can repeat this event every month. And here we have the option of how we want it to repeat: daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. In our case, we're doing monthly, every 1 month. And we have the option here to have it on that same date or a day of the week. In this case, we want to do day of the week because it's the fourth Thursday of each month. And here we have that option. We pick fourth, we change it to Thursday. And here, how long do you want this to repeat for? We don't want it to stop, so we just leave it at never, and we hit apply. Here is the venue area we were talking about previously. Here you can type in your venue name. And here we'll type in the address where I've already copied and pasted, so there's our address. And here I can click on Show Google Map. And this gives me the option to see what we want on our map. We can zoom in a little bit. And then down here we have additional options. If we have a particular person to contact about that event, their phone number, their email, all that would be applied to that event. So we've got the basics of our event done, so we're going to go click Publish. Okay, once our event is published, the next thing we want to do is go see if it shows up on the calendar correctly. So we'll come up here under this Fayette County Free Fair. Down here where it says Visit Site, I always like to right click and open a new tab. That way it leaves my dashboard open in case I've got to come back and make any corrections. We'll click over here. And here's our website, and we'll click on calendar. And here our calendar page is loaded, and we're looking at February. And now if we look, our Fair Board meetings has shown up. So let's look and see what that looks like. Click on Fair Board meetings, and that gives you a brief overview of that event that we're wanting to look at. But let's say there was more information on there. Let's click Read More. And this will give you the specific detailed view for that event. We can tell where it's at, what the location's called, dates and times, whatever information we typed in to talk about that meeting is here. People coming in can leave messages if they have questions or comments about that particular event. Up here, it's kind of nice. It's a share area. If somebody wanted to share that to Facebook to let somebody know, hey, this is, say it's a concert or a tractor pull or something like that, they could share it to Facebook and people would know about it. The other thing we can look at here is our show on map. Yeah, that'll open up a new page where we can look at the Google map. And I'm just zooming in, and it's showing me right here, Roberts Park. And this concludes how to add new events to your calendar.